This year, for our 25th year anniversary, my husband booked us a beautiful private camping spot right on the water. But never did either of us imagine just how magical and how adventurous this weekend would actually be. The campsite you see in front of you actually used to be for a hunting preserve where people came and hunt deer, birds, and other wildlife animals. These were the camping sites that they stood on. Afterwards, it was sold off to another family who have started this private campground with just a few sites and a beautiful tree house overlooking the water. After the perfect camping breakfast by the fire and fishing a little bit off the dock, we decided to take our boat out. We brought Adventure Van along so we could strap our canoe to the top. We heard there was really good fishing in here, but unfortunately it's been super hot, so the bass still weren't biting. But we did, of course, catch this feisty pickerel. They were abundant here. After a few hours of fishing, we decided to walk the property a bit. This is when we discovered the story of the first slave who was freed in Rhode Island. He actually came to work at this very farm and then later went on to purchase the farm and start his entire family here. They were even buried in a private family plot somewhere here on the property. That's what we're going to go wake up tomorrow morning and go look for. Good morning. Forgot my mirror, so looks like I will be using a van mirror to do my makeup this morning. Thank God again for Adventure Van. So this story begins in the 1700s. There was a young boy residing in Africa who was captured and brought to the Browning family farm. There, he was made to change his name to Harry Browning. At 30 years old, he gained his freedom and met his soon-to-be wife, Jane Rodman. They settled into the Browning residence between Alton and Woodville, and soon enough came baby, a daughter named Esther. Esther grew up to marry a Baptist clergyman named William Bundy and had 2 daughters together, living happily in the home her grandfather had built. Elmira, one of the daughters, married Daniel Davis, who was also a freed slave from Maryland in 1862. They stayed to raise their family there so they could look after her parents. In 1867, a son was born named Joseph. Daniel was a well-loved preacher, and Elmira, well, she was a loving, exemplary preacher's wife. But unfortunately and sadly, Elmira died October 1st, 1904, of lung fever. So pretty. After his wife's sad passing, all Daniel could hope for is that his beliefs would be carried on and to remember the faith he held in God. 4 weeks after his wife had passed, Daniel also passed and was also laid to rest in the small cemetery nearby the house beside his wife. Harry, Jane Browning, William, and Esther Bundy all lie there in honor of a man and his faith, strength, and ability to accomplish what he did while remembering the roots he derived from. If it was like itchy stuff, it would be horrible. It would be horrible for me.